Hi guys, so I'm gonna show you how I did this mani. I had a request like I have on, and so I'm gonna show you that. And the background, the part one is gonna be is a separate tutorial. I did it, it'll be on there in my list of tutorials. So that's how we did the background, and now we're gonna hand paint the rose on it. So I went ahead and prepared my background. You'll see it if you watch that other tutorial, how to do it. I left it a little bit lighter in this one because I'm going to put the rose over it. I'm just using craft paint, red, white, and black. We'll start out with the red one. I'm using a detail brush by Light Elegance, and I will put everything in the information box of everything I use. So first, and I have a little cup of water, and we're just going to start out with taking our red, and we're going to do the red rose. And of course, this is like a thumbnail, so you know, you'll have to figure out on the size of your nails, you know, how big to do it. I'm going to kind of do it offset. I'm going to make it kind of like a cloud, you know, like or you can do it round. If you like round roses, you can do it that way, but I'm going to do it kind of a little bit more oblong and kind of shaped like how a cloud is. So, okay, and I teeny bit. So also what I did on this one is I went ahead and put a coat of matte gel polish base over it, so it wouldn't be as slippery for my brush, but you know, you don't have to. I've done it without doing that. So that's our red base. We're going to let it dry a little bit, and you can do yours bigger if you want your rose bigger. You can do it bigger. And then next I'm going to do the white like I have in here, and we're going to start out with, I do kind of like a little C in the center, and oh, and I need, and you might want a little tile or something so you can, you know, wipe off any excess paint so you don't get too much on here. And I'm going to do my little C now, just kind of like a little C in the center, and you can make this as, you know, as fine and, you know, as you want. You don't have to do, but it really, I think it looks good with fine lines or the thicker lines. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do kind of a curved line around it like that, and then we're going to go over here and do another little curved line, and depending on how big your rose is, on how many of these you can do, you know, if you did it bigger than this rose, then you'd be able to do more lines, of course. And you don't want them to be continuous. You want them to have a break, you know, in between. And you know, you can do it on the outside if you want it to, you know, a little more, you know, however. Oops, I'm sorry, I had it too low, dang it. Okay, let's try it this way. Hopefully you can see it. Let me see. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. So that's our white little lines in our rose, our little detail. And then next, all we're going to do is some black leaves. So I've got my black paint, and I'm going to get some on my brush, and then we're just going to do our leaves. Okay, so let me see how I'm going to do. So we're just going to go like this. We're going to come down here like by that rose, and we're going to take it up here and just do it, you know, in a leaf shape. And I like it pointed up here to come to a point right there. And now you could, if you liked that look, you could leave it like that, you know, where the colors of the Sharpies coming through. But for my mani, I, you know, colored it in, so it was solid black. It gives a little more of a sharper contrast too. Okay. Okay, like that. And then we do another one going up this side, and it's going to be right coming from, you know, kind of below our rose, partly below our rose up this way, and also it's going to come to a point as well. Okay, and they don't usually come out exactly the same, but you know, you can get them pretty close if you're doing, you know, all your nails or whatever, more than one. Okay, so those are our leaves. Pretty simple. And then I just took and did a line from my leaf. And you don't have to, you can do it however you want, but I just did a line, you know, kind of coming over to this one here. And then I'm going to take and do another line kind of coming over like that and down. Okay? But like I said, you don't have to do it that way if you don't want to. You can do it however you want. And the next thing, all that's left is just putting a little white highlight on it, and that's it. Pretty easy, pretty simple. And I have another tutorial that I just did recently with more of an old-fashioned, tinier, more delicate roses. I would call this more of a contemporary one. So now I'm going to take, so I have my white, and I'm just going to kind of highlight, do a line up it, and you can do it thinner or you can do it, you know, heavier. It looks good either way. So I'm going to do it. I hope you can see it. We're going to do it right here. There. Okay, that's it. That's how easy that is. And so now you just let it dry for a couple minutes, and then put a top coat over it. Now, since I already have, you know, that coat of gel top coat over, and if you were using regular polish, of course, you would have put, you know, regular or matte top coat over your, you know, white polish, and let it dry really good though before, you know, you would paint on it. Anyway, so either way, I have that sealed underneath, and so now I don't really have to worry about the Sharpie smearing or anything like that. So I could just use a regular, you know, a regular quick dry top coat to go over it, which is what I'm going to do. Or you could use your shiny gel polish top coat, or your matte gel, you know, top coat. So so you just, you know, whichever way you want to do it. So just swipe it down like that, and it really makes it, you know, pop when you put that top coat over it. So I hope that helps. I hope you could see it good enough. And so please like and subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you will get a notice for my next new video, which will be really, really soon. I'm going to be, I just reviewed some new plates, and I'm going to be doing some manis with those. So thanks so much. Bye, guys.